Hello Capricorn, welcome, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for January 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. It's a general reading, Capricorn, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind, or for somebody else. Alright, so let's see, shall we? So, what does Capricorn need to be aware of at this time? What does Capricorn need to consider for January 2022? What's important for Capricorn to be aware of at this time? Okay. Alright, so we have Nightingale Spirit, and this says that love is all around, so very much to do with love, I feel. But love is all around, in whatever guise or situation this is to do with. It'll be something different for all of you, Capricorn. And we've got Pig Spirit, so use your mind wisely. Alright, perhaps be discerning. It could be something to do with relationships, but let's see. So we'll have a look now at the Fairy Oracle energies by Brian Froud. What's important for Capricorn to be aware of or to consider at this time, please? January 2022. For Capricorn. Alright, so we have the heart of your reading, the challenge at this time, what's in your power ×2, a possible outcome according to free will, of course, and something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have He of the Fairy Sword, and this talks about taking action, being brave, being strong, grasping the nettle, and taking direct action, cutting away what's no longer needed in your life, but you know, being brave, being strong. So let's see, I'll just put that to one side and a few more shuffles. So could we have some clarifying cards for all of the cards on the table, please? And at the bottom of the deck this time we have the Fawn. It's a fabulous energy. This talks about being in the groove, things going along smoothly, no obstacles, no challenges, no blockages. Whatever this is to do with, things are going smoothly, you know. No hitches, no hold-ups, in the groove, making good headway. And that's a lovely energy to have alongside of He of the Fairy Sword. Fabulous. So at the heart of your reading, Capricorn, we have Miklamuckle and we have the Glaucona. Now Miklamuckle is it's a very young energy. It could be referring to a child, but it doesn't have to be. But it's very much the energy of taking each day at a time. Not worrying about the past, not being concerned about the future, what's coming, but very much enjoying the here and now. And this is right at the heart of your reading. However, a clarifier is the Glaucona. And the Glaucona is something is not how it appears to be. Something is being presented to you that's not the real deal, Capricorn. If you scratch the surface of the Glaucona, you'll see something not so nice as what's being presented. Alright, so it could be to do with a younger person. Doesn't have to be a child, it can be just a younger person, but it doesn't have to be. We can see Miklamuckle's got his back. He's just very much in his own world, if you like, and he's not aware of the Glaucona behind him, who is, as I say, putting a false front on, wears a mask, is not what he presents himself to be. And it could be that if for example you are in this energy at this time, just relaxing and enjoying the moment, it could be that the glaucoma can sneak up unawares, if I put it that way. You may not be aware of what the glaucoma really is. So there's something around that's not the real deal. You need to perhaps check the small print, or take your time to find out what this thing, whatever it is, whether it's a person, or it could be an organisation, for example, or a thing. And whatever it is, it looks very attractive, but it's not what it purports to be. Now, for some of you, this could be saying that this energy, this is an immature energy. Somebody that doesn't think things through, that presents in one way but actually is something different. So take it how it resonates with you, Capricorn. So let's have a look. What's the challenge for you at this time? Well, we have late in the sylph and unity. Late in the sylph is a very fast energy. It reminds me of will-o'-the-wisp or a firefly that darts about from tree to tree. And just when you feel you've focused on late in the sylph, she's gone somewhere else. So it's very fast energy. Now the clarifier is unity, and this is when we pool our resources with others. You know, supporting others and others supporting yourself, to create a united front, to be strong. And you see the antlers here, which represent strength, fortitude, bravery, intention. And so there's something happening very quickly. You can't quite grasp it, but there's something happening, coming very quickly. To do with unity, to do with uniting with others and sharing skills perhaps, coming together with shared ideas. But for some reason, Capricorn, whoever this is for, this is a challenge. This is happening quickly, perhaps too quickly, and it's a challenge for you. Right. So, okay, what's in your power? Well, we have the singer of healing and we have the singer of transfiguration. So what's in your power at the moment is opening up to healing energy. There's a need for healing, and and allow yourself to allow the healing energies to come in now. Give yourself time to heal. And the singer of transfiguration, this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. This is a time of rebirth. And that's what the healing is bringing in. It's bringing in some form of a rebirth now, new beginning, wiping the slate clean and rising up anew, perhaps with, you know, feeling very different, viewing things very different, appearing different, but for the better. And that's what, you know, the healing energy can help with. So there's a great change happening within you for some of you, Capricorn. Okay. So what else is in your power? Well, we have the Pook and we have She of the Crowash. She of the Crowash is very much the feminine principle. It's not gender specific. But She of the Crowash is very much about femininity, nurturing, caring, compassion, empathy, caring for others, putting others before yourself. It's all those sorts of beautiful energies, feminine energies. And that clarifies the Pook. Now, the Pook is very much an energy, it's a paradoxical energy. You know, confusion. What's real, what's not real? What's right, what's wrong? Confusion about these issues. And the feminine principle is linked here to some form of confusion. Not sure what's right, what's wrong. Okay. What's real, what's not real? Possible outcome here. Okay, we've got death and we've got Lom the poet. So a possible outcome, something ending. There's something ending, coming to an end. But when it ends, it brings forward a gift, and it's probably a gift of opportunity, a gift of new beginnings, of change. So whatever it is that's ending, it's bringing forward its own gift here for you. And it's Lom the poet, who is the dreamer. He's the dreamer in the fairyland, and so he dreams about poetry. He dreams about writing, reading, the arts, and he can appear quite switched off. But if you talk to him about these subjects, it sparks him, it wakes him up. But he is very much a dreamer. Is very idealistic. It's a very youthful energy. I feel that's what this. There's something about Lom the poet, and something ending here. Whether it's a youthful energy, whether it's an idealistic energy. You know, being preoccupied with dreams, with fantasy, with things that aren't real, for example. And I feel, whoever this is for, there's some form of an ending coming. But it's bringing another gift forward to replace what's coming to an end. And remember, this reading won't be for everybody, Capricorn. But whoever it's for, I hope you can recognise your story here. But there's lots of love around for you. But you're being asked to use your mind wisely. And if we think about that, using your mind wisely, and I feel that's because of something to do with the glaucoma around. Okay. But there's an energy of free flow, of being in the groove, and an opportunity to grasp the sword, to take direct action here. Let's have a look. What do your guides say to you? What are your guides advising you here? Well, we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. And of course, you know, that links in with love. Love is all around. So there's great blessings. There's lots of love around for you here. And you can see the fairy who was kissed by the pixies just positively glowing with the admiration and the love of the fairies and the pixies and the elves around her. And the clarifier is the journeyman. So this is taking the first steps in a new direction. You've got support here. You're not on your own going in this new direction, Capricorn. You've got support. And there's people that think an awful lot of you, that are wanting the best for you as you head off in this new direction. the challenge for you is this is happening quickly, I feel. This change, this moving in a new direction, taking a leap of faith, it's happening quickly. Although you've got a lot of support and you know, people offering you their support, which is helping to make you strong, it's still happening quickly, I feel. And that's what can get you distracted as you're, you know, enjoying a bit of chill time, just taking things as they come. There's somebody around who could take advantage of that, so it's just to be aware of that. Somebody's not what they propose to be. But it is a time of rebirth here and healing, which is lovely. And then the feminine principle, but that it's for some reason it's creating some form of confusion and not sure what's right, what's real, what's not real. But it's because this is within your power position, it is within your ability and your power to get to the bottom of it, and perhaps using the feminine principle to get to the bottom of what is real, you know. And it could be that, you know, it's the glaucoma that is presenting in a way that's creating confusion. You know, you're not sure what's real, what's right, what's wrong. Could be to do with the female energy. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. Love is all around, and use your mind wisely. Alright, so finally, let's get 2 final messages here. Could we have 2 final messages for Capricorn, please, to conclude this reading? 2 final messages for Capricorn, please, to conclude this reading. Alright, Capricorn, so finally we have unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be, and finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So this is starting out on this new journey. You're going down a pathway now that you've never trod before. This is new. This is a new journey, a new direction. This is like walking on virgin snow. It's not been walked on before for you. So this is something, brand new experience now. And you're right at the cusp of it. But the universe wants you to know that you are exactly where you need to be now. Even though it's a little bit bewildering perhaps, a little bit nervous at this point. But the universe is giving you a gentle nudge forward. And finding sanctuary, yes. Opening up to your spiritual source. So, you know, if you're feeling a bit lost, feeling confused, something's changing, something's ending and there's a new beginning, we can feel a little bit out of sorts, can't we? A little bit. It's a confusing time. We don't feel grounded at these times. But what this is saying, find your sanctuary. You know, where is it you feel safe, secure and grounded? And perhaps it is about opening up to your spirituality, connecting to the universal energies, and that's where you're going to find your sanctuary, Capricorn. Alright, this reading won't be for everybody, but whoever it's for, I hope you can recognise your story here, and that it's provided you with some help and support. But I'll leave it there. Good luck going forward, and until next time, bye bye for now.